Love Driving Chronicles, conversations about the culture. Stay tuned. YouTube. Lovers Love Driving Chronicles, where I was talking to a brother more or less, and I feel like he had a lot to say. More on. I feel like as a people, we celebrate it, but it should be taught. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not teaching and telling the history and everything. You can come outside, you can sell stuff, you can more or less socialize and party and have fun, but also educate each other. Might be a sister in the background that's doing that right now, so I might be speaking a little fast, but yeah, it's gotta educate. You let it look.
It's 10 times that of the worth of the average black family in terms of the amount of money that comes into our households. That is what the wealth gap is about. It's about the amount of money and worth that comes into each household based on race and ethnicity. Now, it's not that we don't work hard. We've been working to build wealth in a host of ways. Free for 246 years of chattel slavery. Can't say we didn't work, but we didn't get paid. Then there was the mismanagement of the Freedmen's Savings Bank. That was way back in 1874, where the government mismanaged $3 million of ex-slaves' wealth. Now, back in 1874, you know how much money $3 million was? They mismanaged it, we lost it, and we never got it back, and nobody ever tried to compensate us for it. And then what about all of the massacres? We all talk about the Tulsa Massacre in Greenwood. That was one of 20 massacres that took place. There were millions of dollars lost, homes lost, businesses lost. Nobody compensated us. So it's not like we don't work hard. What about after the war, there was the GI Bill? We could not even benefit from that. Black veterans were unable to benefit because they were not allowed to purchase homes because of racism within the United States. It only allowed for other people, but not black folks, to buy homes. So after fighting in the war and coming home, we still could not benefit. Then there was also, what about the Jim Crow laws? That lasted from 1877 right up into the 1960s. These laws of discrimination. It's not like we haven't been working. What about redlining? We're familiar with that. We're familiar with redlining, where we were not able to even get mortgages. And the mortgages that we got, the rates were extravagant. So what has been happening is that wealth has been taken from our communities before we've had the opportunity to actually grow. The more we work, the more it's taken away from us. And while we have, other people have inherited intergenerational wealth, what have we earned? Intergenerational trauma. It's not like we're not working. However, is Tando ready?
No, not you.
Tando, are you around?
No.
Important to us is to use art as a tool of empowerment. We use the arts to send a message. This could just be a show. We can just have introduce acts. But what we do is we try to empower ourselves while we have a captive audience. We try to learn, get stronger, come together as a people. So we just want you to understand that it's very important for us to always stay woke, always stay conscious. And so while we wait for Tando, we're going to listen to some empowerment music. Give us about 3 minutes now. Thank you.
Love is love.
I really wanted to
what
go
this
for.
day mean to you guys? What you feel, you know, this day represents in a good way, positive.
Our history, our challenges. I grew up celebrating 4th of July, I didn't even know, so I'm definitely teaching my young ones, like, this is when we became free, not before. Like, that's for them, this is for us. So that's definitely what it means for me.
What you feel about people that speak upon, like, Remy was talking a little more or less of, it's like people that's like, it's like a fad for them. It's like
So a lot of people right now, you know, the woke culture, what do they call them?
Culture vultures?
Not culture vultures, culture vultures. They call them something else. But this generation is basically more into stuff.
Oh, the cancel culture.
Cancel culture, no, it's another thing they call them too. But basically they in it for the moment. Like,
copy. That's what he was saying.
they in it for the moment. It's clout culture, the clout culture. And what they do is they usually follow stuff. But, so, I mean, it's a start. Even if it's just for right now, it's a fad. At least they're aware. Just like how I believe, like all bad news and good news is still news. So whether I'm on the news for something bad or I'm on the news for something good, it's still bringing me something. So as long as they're aware, I still feel like it's good. I have seen a lot of people saying, you know, negative stuff about Juneteenth, like, oh, we celebrating Juneteenth, it's not nothing, it's a pacification. That's what they keep on calling it, it's pacification. Juneteenth been around for a long time. People just can't woke to it. Whose fault is that? And yeah, we got to start somewhere. I'm not saying like this is life, but while we was going around celebrating 4th of July all these years, it's damn right we should celebrate this. And it should be a national holiday, like a federal holiday. So that's it. Like, I just feel like it's time to celebrate, get out there, learn more, do more, and actually help. You can't keep on saying like, oh, they just doing stuff to create, to shut us up. And if you're not out there supporting all your black people, if you're not out there trying to build up your neighborhoods and stuff like that. So if you just sitting there talking and you got the negative about it, what are you doing? Sometimes you got to look in the mirror and say, what change are you making?
Yes. Thank you for your opinion. Love is love.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. All right. Love is love. Driving Chronicles, conversation about the culture.
Can you see it right in there? Yeah? Okay, so I'll